Hey guys, Sam here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at this underwater airlock for your underwater base. So, essentially the way this works is, let's say you have a base underwater, and you need a way to get in without letting all the water in, and you don't want to use signs because those look ugly and they're unrealistic. Then you can use this airlock. So what you can do is press this button here, and then this will open up, this will open up after closing that, that'll close up, and then that will open. So, that's what we're building today. Also, please do note that this is the second time I'm recording this. Charlotte! Do know that this is my second time recording this, simply because my first recording's audio failed somehow. Yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the tutorial. First, you're going to need a 9 by 8 by 6 deep hole in the ground. I've already built mine, simply to spare you the time. I'd also recommend building some sort. I'm not doing this underwater, but I'd recommend building some sort of like box around your build here and clearing out the water so that you can actually build. Because obviously, everyone knows that redstone doesn't work underwater. Also, these two blocks right here are going to be where your door is, so keep that in mind. Anyway, with that, let's go on to the first step. Okay, let's get started on the orange circuit. For the orange circuit, you're obviously going to need orange wool, 11 redstone dust, 4 redstone repeaters, and 4 redstone torches. So we'll go down here and face where our door is. We're going to come 4 in from the left, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 4 in from the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to place 2 orange wool right here. Next, you're going to take 2 redstone and put it on top of that orange wool. For that, you're going to come a block up on either sides, and 2 blocks in this direction. And on here, you're just going to come 1 block out, and then here, you're going to come 2 blocks out again. It's going to be lopsided. Don't worry, everything's going fine. So next you're going to take 4 redstone repeaters, and you're going to have them running out the sides of this. Kind of like this, and yes, it'll still be lopsided, stop freaking out. Then you're going to take your orange, I accidentally zoomed in. So you're going to take your orange wool and place it at the ends of all these repeaters. You can hold down shift at the ends of these to place them. You're going to place 4 redstone torches on top of them. After that, you're going to take 4 redstone dust and place it on all of these blocks right here. And finally, you're going to come out a block, or 2 blocks, so that you come up a block when you're adjacent to this. And you're going to come up another block, and you're going to make redstone dust, which will run up to that, which will lead to our next circuit. And that is the orange circuit complete. So next is the pink circuit. So to start the pink circuit, we're going to come here with 1 piece of pink wool, and we're going to come up a block so it's adjacent like this. So it'll also be cornering this block. Next, you're going to come 3 blocks more in, so 1, 2, 3. And then after that, you're going to make kind of a T shape, a bit like this, so that it ends at the side, and a lot of things in our circuit are lopsided. I think I've said that enough now. Next, you're going to come out 2 blocks from that all the way so it hits the wall. Next, you're going to take your 4 repeaters, and you're going to run them in all these blocks that I'm putting it on. So watch what I do. Great. So next, you're going to take your redstone, and you're going to place it there, and also at the end, there, and there. Then, second to finally, you're going to take your comparators, and you're going to place them kind of opposite each other like this. And finally, you're going to take 1 more block, place it at the end of this repeater, and a redstone torch on this side of it, and that should power the bottom circuit. And that is the pink circuit complete. So the next circuit is the gray circuit. For the gray circuit, you're going to need, obviously, gray wool. You're going to need access to your wall block, as part of this circuit will be visible. You're going to need 12 redstone torches, 5 redstone repeaters, and 4 sticky pistons. So, you're going to place gray wool on top of all these redstone torches right here. And yes, it will be lopsided because the torches were lopsided. Don't worry. So then you're going to take torches and place it on top of all of those. And here, you're going to come out a block here, block here, block here, and 2 blocks right here. Next, you're going to come 2 blocks up, much like this. And you're going to place repeaters running into all of them. And yes, these repeaters need to have 2 repeaters. Simply that way it doesn't link up with the redstone down there. Next, you're going to place 4 redstone torches on the top of these blocks. And you're going to take your wall block, and you're going to place them up here, much like this. Next, you're going to take 4 more redstone torches and place it on top of the wall block. And then you're going to take your pistons, and you're going to place them on top of these, and they will extend. If they extend, that means you did everything right. Or you might not have actually done everything right, but things have gone right, essentially. Okay. Anyway, that is the gray circuit complete. Okay, next we're going to get into our timing circuits. So, for this blue circuit, you're going to need, obviously, blue wool, 5 redstone dust, 2 redstone repeaters, 2 redstone torches, access to your wall block as part of the circuit will be visible, and 2 buttons. So, you're going to take your wall block, and you're going to run it kind of around like this, so it makes a U shape. Next, you're going to come on this block here and place and go up like this. Now, on this block, you're going to take 2 buttons and put them right there. Now, normally I'd say this is just your input block, except since it's underwater, there's not really any circuit you'd be able to link it to because this will be surrounded by water. Anyway, after that, you're going to take your blue block, and you're going to come around like this and make kind of this kind of pattern. I'm not quite sure how to describe it. Then you're going to take your redstone, place it up there, torch here, and then you're going to come 2 blocks down, and you're going to place redstone right there. Next, you're going to come a block here, and then you're going to go up diagonally by 1 block, and then block there. You're going to take a repeater, run it into this block, and place redstone dust right here. Next, you're going to come up on top of this pink block, place a block there, and then 2 blocks right here. Next, you're going to take redstone dust, put it on these, and take a redstone repeater and put it right there. Last, you're going to take a redstone torch and you're going to place it at the end of this block, and it should cause your entire thing to fire. And that is the end of the blue circuit. So this next circuit I did not design. It is what is called an etho hopper clock. So, essentially what this is a clock that'll determine when your airlock is closed and when your airlock is open. So, for this you're going to need your gray wool, obviously, 2 sticky pistons, 1 redstone block, 4 redstone torches, 2 redstone comparators, and 2 hoppers. So, you're going to come with your block, and you're going to come 1 block diagonally to this right here. And you're going to do the same thing on this pink wool block. So you should have blocks diagonal like this. Then you're going to take your comparators, and you're going to run them out like this. And your hoppers will run into them like this. You'll know if you did it right because the bottoms will be linking. Then you're going to take 10 of any stackable item, and you're going to place it in the right hopper here. I'm sorry I forgot to mention that before. But you're going to place it in the right hopper like this. And they should start blinking kind of like that. That is perfectly fine. Shush, Charlotte. Sorry. Next, you're going to take your gray wool, and you're going to place it coming in a diagonal, much like this. Now you're going to take your torches, and you're going to put them on the back of this gray wool block here, and on the front of that, and the same thing on the other side. Finally, you're going to take your sticky pistons, and first you're going to go on the right, on the left when you're facing this. And this is important that you do the left first, because this will extend. Then you're going to place a block of redstone right here, and that should, again, fire the entire thing. And at last, another sticky piston right here. Now you're done with the etho hopper clock. Now for the final circuit, the yellow circuit. For this you'll need, obviously, yellow wool, 4 redstone torches, 2 redstone dust, access to your wall block as part of this circuit will be visible, and 4 sticky pistons. So you're going to take your yellow wool, and you're going to go on this repeater here. You're going to place a block there, torch, block, another torch, and then your wall block right here. And then you're going to come to the forward side of the contraption, place a block here, and redstone dust on that. Then you're going to take 2 sticky pistons, and you're going to place them here, and place your wall block on top of those. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side, except reversed. So, block, I said block, torch, block, torch, wall block, block, redstone, then 2 sticky pistons, here and here. And that is the yellow circuit complete. Now that was the final circuit, but we're not quite done yet, because right now, if we let the water back in, all of our hard work will be destroyed. So we need to find a way to cover it up. So there's a couple different design choices you can go with, but I find the best one is literally just to cover up every available surface. So first you're going to start covering this part up here, and this will be a block above the seafloor, except the thing is, it's the seafloor, so it's not, people will be mostly coming at it vertically, so it's not going to really matter. So you're just going to fill all this in. The one block you can't place is the block right here, because if you place that, if you place this, then you'll see it starts flickering because, well, you know what happens when you place a block there. So we're just going to avoid that for now. Now, my solution to that's usually just to do something like this, which, with the design choice we're going for, is fine. Now, we've got the outside covered up, but, well, what happens when we let the water in this way? We still get destroyed. So, what we're going to do is, I find the best thing to do is literally just to cover up every available surface. So, block there, and then bring that around here. And the pistons can stay visible since pistons are waterproof. Just what powers them's not. And also, I like to take some glass. Now, the glass is just a design choice. You can really do whatever you want, just as long as you don't cut any circuit corners. And perfect, it's falling down here. And I'll just, first I'll bring this in. And then I literally just put the glass in every block in where there's no wall block available. Now, actually, I'd recommend doing that. That's probably a good idea. And then you'll be able to actually get rid of this, and I think that actually looks a bit better. Now, finally, we need to find a way to cover up the floor. And I've set this up so you can do that perfectly easily. Just take your floor block, in this case I'm using quartz, and you're going to just, don't place a block there. You're just going to literally spam blocks everywhere until you cover up the floor. And now we have completely waterproofed the contraption, but I double checked just in case. The only thing we haven't waterproofed is these buttons. So what we gotta do is, first I'd place blocks there, and that'll cover up the inside button, but for the outside button we'll have to do something a bit more fancy. So this is what I usually like to do for design and for covering up the buttons. It's a nice little trick where this looks good, and then you just gotta take signs, and then just place them right here, and that will prevent any water from getting in on this button. Anyway, we have now completed it, and I have made the mistake of not testing this yet, so hopefully when we press this button, that opens up, and then that closes, and then this opens. Perfect. And then when we press this button, that closes and that opens, and we can come out. And then when we're done, that closes, the water drains, and that door is open again. So yeah, that is your underwater airlock. Yeah. So, comment if you liked it, and yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.